Cámara.
Audio. Welcome to the Paisa Show. We are going to talk about the 30 Years' War. The Holy Roman Empire was divided in different principalities and kingdoms. The emperor was elected by the princes and not by bloodline. The Protestant disruption broke the empire in two parts, the Catholics and the Protestants. This led to the Peace of Habsburgo, where each prince had the authority to choose the first religion of its territory. The conflict caused by the religion rapidly became an excuse for those who wanted to gain power. First thing first, international relations theories seek to explain causes of war and the possibilities of alternatives to achieve peace. The first question that we have to Laura and Carolina is, from each one's perspective, which is the origin of this conflict?
Thanks, Tomas. Hi, everyone. As a realist believer, I think that the origin of the 30 Years' War are mainly two things. The first, that states would do anything to guarantee gaining more territory, and they would do anything to guarantee the national security. In this case, France wanted to gain more territory, and the Holy Roman Empire also wanted the same thing. So these interests are the thing that led to the origin of war.
Hello everyone. As a liberalist, I do believe that the causes of war were mainly because of the lack of confidence between the state actors and other important actors such as religious and monarchy actors.
Second question. Which type of power was used by the different states along the conflict?
Okay, so we must understand power as the ability to make the other one to do whatever I want them to do. In this case, we can see that the power or the type of power that was used was first hard power, I mean military power in case of France, Spain and the Holy Roman Empire, and economic power because France financed many military forces of other countries in order to gain this war.
For me, it's mainly soft power and the religious speech which was very determinant to explain how the long-term alliances was formed in order to gain economic power and in order to gain interdependence and path dependence between rational state actors.
From your perspectives, how did the alliances work during this war?
Okay, so first we must stand that in realism and in this war, alliances were temporary and they were military ones. So we can see Spain alliance with the Holy Roman Empire for the military forces. We can see France and Denmark being allies in order to win the war against the Holy Roman Empire. Also the alliances between France and Sweden. We can see that all of these alliances were temporary and they were only made because they help achieve both state interests. They weren't long-term alliances.
For us, they wanted to create long-term alliances precisely because they wanted a stable and a useful peace due to the great prejudice that war caused, such as illness, such as hunger and deaths that created all this war, and they wanted to eradicate this.
And to end this talk show, which was the way that each state achieved peace?
Well, we do believe that Peace of Westphalia and the Pyrenees peace was mainly achieved due to diplomacy and due to the rational state actors and due to the change, for example, in monarchy such as the Habsburg and the new Bourbon monarchy.
Okay, we think that what Caro says is wishful thinking. We think that states didn't have confidence on each other. The real reason why we had peace is because each state started protecting themselves in the self-help they couldn't like depend on any other actor, and so in the need to survive and in the need to guarantee their safety, they decided to arm themselves and stop making war.
Okay, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Carolina, and thank you for being in the last edition of this show.